Well, hello there. Welcome to episode 3 of Doomfist 101. Today's episode will be covering bouncing, and it requires the use of punch jumping. So if you don't know what that is, so you're unfamiliar with how to do it, then check out episode 1 of Doomfist 101 to get up to scratch. Let me show you a quick demonstration of how bouncing should look like, and then I will go into detail on how to perform bouncing and why it occurs. So I'm going to be using this rock as my demonstration. I'm going to be starting from here. And it should look like that. However, the amount of vertical distance that you gain from bouncing from an object is dependent on your release time of the punch. Okay, so now I'm going to explain the reasoning behind why bouncing happens. So let's say your player model is here. Let's call it A for whatever, right? And you punch into this rock. Okay? In an ideal world where you have 0 ping, you would want to release your punch just as you hit the rock. However, when we account for ping, we would probably want to release it a little earlier, let's say here. And this is due to ping, this distance here. And as we know from punch jumping in episode 1, when you jump after your punch, the majority of your momentum is still kept, right? Now, since there is a barrier blocking the bottom half of your punch, your momentum wants to travel forward. However, there's a barricade in the way. And so this momentum will be translated in a direction which best suits the environment, which would be this way. So your punch would hit the rock and travel upward like that, until you eventually lose momentum and your character would fall to the ground and land roughly here, maybe. Okay, so now we're checking out how it will look like from third person, and you'll be able to correlate what I did on the diagram with what's going on here. So this is the same setup at this angle. You can see the player charging his punch. He will charge it and release it just before, and he'll get the bounce and travel in an arc motion like that. I'll show you that quickly in real time. Okay, so you obviously don't want to just arc up, so you can combo it with your slam and uppercut like this. Let's say if someone's high ground. And bouncing is also very useful for Faras. So let's say as a Fara in this guy, you can use your slam as your escape ability. And just uppercut the Fara in this guy like that. Just like that. Now, this is quite difficult to master, I must admit. It did take myself quite a while to get the hang of how to do it on objects, because it's different to every object, you know. It's like the way you bounce off different objects, it interacts differently with the different slants and stuff. So for that reason, I will rate it 3 stars out of 5. I know you're only comboing 2 things together, but it's more difficult than it looks, trust me. With practice, you'll get better at it for sure. But at first, you'll probably be kind of shitty, and that's okay. And that should be everything, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you spending your time on this video. Thank you for watching. I should have covered everything in this video, but if you have any queries about what I've done or anything extra that I haven't covered, please do let me know in the comments. I would really appreciate that. Stay safe, everybody, and until next episode. Peace.